Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining us once again to another GUZMAN'S Reptiles video. Today's video is actually going to be an unboxing of the GUZMAN'S Reptibator digital egg incubator. But before we get into it, I do want to say, if you guys enjoy these videos, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down below what type of videos you want to see going forward. And if you want to follow us on our journey as we kind of begin to grow, please hit that subscribe button and welcome you to our journey here. But with that being said, I did pick up this Reptibator from Pangea's website. So I believe I got this on sale for 100 to 120 or so. So I did my research. This was it was one of the better rated incubators. So when I went through it, it is digital. So it'll give you digital temperature reads as well as digital humidity reads. So that's one of the reasons I opted to go with this bad boy. So as we open it up, it does come, in two pieces. So essentially, you have the lid here, which I'm currently removing, and then you have the bottom base. So for some reason, when I ordered this guy, I pictured it to be a little bit more sturdier. So all it is just like a styrofoam cooler. So if you guys go to like your local grocery store, and they sell those styrofoam coolers, the single-use coolers. Essentially, this is what that is. I was expecting something a little bit more sturdier, but it has really good ratings, so I'm gonna try it out. I think if you wanted to, you can probably build something similar at home, but I wanted to go ahead. I wanted to get something that was pre-made, just because I don't want to go through the hassle of heating it and things like that. I'd rather just have this going and rest assured that I'm not going to cause no fires or anything. So you can see here, it does have holes on the bottom, perforated holes. So that's how you're going to get some air exchange. And then it also has holes on the middle of each top corner there. So each corner has holes, and then it has the place there so you can put some water so you can control some humidity. And then it comes with this foam padding, so you can place your egg trays on top of it. As far as the heating element goes, essentially it just has these metal elements, I guess you can say. So that's what's going to cause you, what's going to generate the heat. And then it does have that little sensor that's gonna read the heat and humidity. So as you can see, it is two pieces. That's all it is. And then when you place the lid, it's a little flimsy, so it's not a tight fit. So to me, I'm not a fan of that. As you can see, it moves quite a bit. For my purposes, it's an incubator. It's supposed to control the heat, supposed to maintain the heat. And I feel if you don't have a tight closure, heat is gonna escape. So I'm not a fan of that. You can see it moves maybe 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch in each direction, and it's not a sealed fit. So you are going to be losing some heat. It is for reptiles, so I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. But that's something I'm going to have to be keeping an eye on, just to see if the heat fluctuates too much. If it does, then I'm either going to have to seal it or move on to a different incubator. But I think it'll get the job done. But as you can see, it is going to be something of concern for me. But besides that, like I said, it's not the sturdiest, but I can see this is probably going to get the job done. I am going to use this to incubate gecko eggs. So there is a little bit more room for air as far as the heating temperature goes. If you're going to be incubating something more precise, then maybe this isn't the one for you. But I think it'll make it work. So if you guys been following our channel, you guys know that I do have some ready to breed gargoyle geckos. So they did lay some eggs for me. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna test this out. I have been incubating those gargoyle gecko eggs at room temperature, but currently in my room it fluctuates pretty good. So that is something that the reason I purchased this, to kind of keep a steady temperature throughout the incubation period. But let's go ahead and let's plug this bad boy in and see how it runs. So first thing is, I did put this in an area where temperature fluctuations aren't going to be too big. Plugged it in, and as you can see, I also have that curtain that's going to kind of maintain heat, sunlight away from it, just so the temperature stays moderately the same. So in order to change the temperature, you do hit that red button, the warmer button, and then you adjust it by either going up or going down. So for my crested geckos, I do want to hit it at 75. So crested geckos incubate between 68 to maybe 80 or so. So I want to hit that 75. In my room, some people might say that's room temperature. In my room, it fluctuates between 65 to 78 or so. But we are coming towards the end of summer, so those temperatures are going to start dropping. So it's about time I invested in one of these. So I do have a little temperature reader there, and it is pretty accurate. It's right at 75. Like I said, it's a little leeway for me, and I did fill up that bottom tray with some water. So the way that I incubate my gecko eggs currently is I use little deli cups, as you can see there, and I do use the believe it's called the Reptibator hatch rate, I believe. So that controls humidity, so I don't need too much humidity inside, since the rocks inside are going to maintain humidity as is. So these two eggs have been incubating for about 3 weeks now, and I've noticed one egg, the one on the right here, is growing pretty good. So that one's definitely growing. The one on the left hasn't been growing as much. So I believe they're both still fertile. But I do think that if I had more consistent temperature, they would both be growing a little bit faster. Like I said, my temperatures at night do drop to about 65 or so. So the eggs probably get to about 68. So as I place this guy in there, I do want to emphasize the amount of eggs you can put in here. So because I just have this one tray currently, I'm going to put it in the center. And I'm going to put that prong, the meter prong, just kind of to make sure I get the correct temperature. But this incubator, if you use these little deli trays that I've been using, you can stack 2 high. 3 high, you'll be hitting the element, so you can only do 2 high. And as you have more and more eggs, you can do about 3 deli cups wide. And then you can also do about 3 deli cups lengthwise. So in total, you can fit 9 on the bottom level. And so 9 on the bottom level, 9 on the top level. So if you stack them up, you can fit about 18 deli trays here, which is really good for me personally, because I most likely won't get to that point anytime soon. So this will last me for quite a bit, bearing its durability. Like I said, it is pretty flimsy styrofoam. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this quick review. If you like these videos, subscribe, stay up to date, and hopefully in about 60 days or so, we'll have some hatchlings. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.